Okay guys, welcome back to Everyday with me, Nick. I'm Nick and I'm trying to balance my battery pack on top of the camera. I am hoping to get rid of this, well, try and integrate the camera. Anyway, welcome back. As you've seen in the background, two things: MDL Powerup 37-ton mega split hydraulic log splitter, and one of my dogs taking a dump in the background. Got to pick that up before I end up stepping in it. So I was out here on the last video. Obviously you've seen me cutting and splitting with the Jansen FS35 Kinetic log splitter. This time we're going to pull the MDL Powerup out because the hydraulic splitter, we've got some big rounds, and I'm not feeling all that well at the moment. Through the night I was sick, no idea why, never normally sick. Something must have got me, and yeah, rendered me a bit useless for most of the morning. However, I need to just get out and just sweat it out, whatever's going on, you know, get it worked out of me. So you notice in the background, I've got a few too many wedges for one splitter. And I'll tell you the reason why for that. I've got some notes. And on this note it says chicken Peking, chicken satay, salt and pepper chips, 15.50. Jobs are tatey. No, it actually does say that there though. No, that's not what I'm saying. Right, so little quick story. I bought this, as you know, earlier on in the year. First hydraulic splitter I've ever owned, bought, used. Yeah, used. And you've seen what I had to do to it. I had to grind away most or all of the paint on the two-way wedge. I thought that's not right, but I know what manufacturing like is with, you know, what it's like with welded products. They can shrink, they can expand, they can warp, they can, you know. I thought the six-way wedge is obviously at fault. Yes, I was right. I was wrong. I should have contacted the company. So I got a phone call. Hi, is this Mr. Garton? Yes, hello. My name's Becky from MDL Powerup. I was like, alright, hi, how are you doing? Your video has come to our attention. We've had a potential customer or a customer stating that you had problems with the six-way wedge on our machine. I says, yeah, hands up, I did. And she says, I've checked your video out, I know the problem. Bloody hell, just like that. She said, yeah. What happened was, 2024, new upgraded two-way wedge, which they made it 35mm or 40mm, I can't remember now. I didn't write that bit down. So they had to upgrade the width of the six-way splitter receiver. I said, that makes sense. So I got an old style receiver, six-way wedge receiver, so it was tight. Makes sense now. So I said, oh, right, okay. I said, so what we're doing moving forward? Do you want this sending back? What do you want? This, that, the other? She said, nope, keep it. It's yours, you've got it. We're going to send you a brand new one out with the upgraded width. I said, bloody hell. I said, I knew something wasn't right, but I didn't think, you know, I didn't get in touch with us. She said, if you'd have got in touch with us, we would have sorted it straight away. I said, my fault. So, Becky, this is a shout out to you and MDL Powerup. So I know, because I spoke to them previously, that MDL are a family-owned business based over in Carlisle in the UK, and they do fabrication as well, and they import these from America, which are obviously the rugged made splitters, but with, you know, the MDL Powerup's brand on, and you know, to the CE certified standards of the UK, because we are anal with laws over here. I just, you know, she, like I said, I've got some notes, I'm just reading them down. She sent this six-way out, free next day delivery. You know, that's the problem. We should have known that the 6-way wedge was the wrong one, but you get, you know, human error. I'm totally all about that. I was talking to her quite a long time, actually, maybe nearly 40 minutes on the phone. And you know, she says, we like you guys putting the videos out for us because it puts the splitter out in real world views, right? Not in a nice area, workshop, yard where it's all perfectly concreted flat. You know, you've got the perfect logs, you've got the, you know, perfectly round stuff. What I've got here, I've got oak, sycamore and ash. A few bits of ash, not much, on beech. It's hard wood, right? Now some of this oak is a little bit spongy in the middle, so we're going to see what's coming out of it. But needless to say, oak's still a rough wood and beeches are still a very rough wood. Sycamore grows twisty, grainy, you know, it's not ideal stuff, but I'm hoping this works. And I says, you know, do you want me, I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. I said, do you want to see good, do you want to see bad? She says, do it all, because that comes back to us eventually. They might not be able to watch everybody's videos, but that comes back to them, and they get to ask Rugged Made for these little extra improvements that would make it better for us, or for everyone, in fact. So, you know, it spurs them on to upgrade it in the future. So if we think of something that's different and better, then get in touch with them. So anyone who's got the MDL Powerup out there in the UK, let them know, see how it goes, and who knows, we might see something different. I'll tell you what I would like to see, and I think it might be coming on the Rugged Made, but I don't know about the MDL Powerup. But I'd like to see it hydraulically adjustable on the wedge. I don't think it's in the correct place for me. That wedge is too far down when you've got big rounds on. It's no good. So there's that. I asked about an 8-way wedge. You know, I've got some material here that would be perfect for an 8-way wedge. She said it'd just be too costly. However, they are asking Rugged Made, the way that they make theirs is so affordable. Can the 8-way wedge be made, you know, to accompany this machine? So who knows, who knows. An 8-way maybe in the future. If it does become available, I will be buying one. And yeah, so you see me set up that machine, set up the machine there. It's fairly easy. It's all breakdownable. What the? It's easy enough to break down and put back together again. I have lost the split pins, I'll be honest, or the quick release pins that go, yeah, I don't know where they went. I do know, I probably do, but I can't remember. So we've got the new 6-way wedge. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring these in. Just going to bring these in, and we're going to see what this 6-way wedge is looking like now. I think, obviously, well, I know that it's going to be perfect now because it's the correct size. So as you've seen, there's the I'm just going to try and put that there. Right, stay there, power pack. So as you, this was the original 6-way wedge that come with it. I did a bit of grinding to it, and I did a lot of grinding to the 6-way wedge, the 2-way wedge, to get all the paint away. As you can see, still not all off, but it's all got, most of it's gone. So that one can go over there. We obviously have the 2-way wedge, the 4-way wedge, which obviously slid on with ease. So, you know, that was that. But I know there was something as well. That was the other thing. But so that goes on, no problem. We'll put that down there. We'll probably need that later on. And here's the new, I've got it upside down. Here's the new 6-way, the upgraded one. And that's got loads and loads and loads of clearance on that. That's so free, yeah, that's so free. So what the other thing I will say is that what I don't like, and I'm sorry about this, but I don't like it, is that when the force gets pushed against the 6-way, or even the 4-way for that matter, it pushes against the edge of this two-way knife. Now I'll bring you in, because you'll be like, oh my god, really? And I don't know if I'm the only one who's had this issue, but look at the state of that. That was a nice sharp point once upon a time, and now that is flattened over. I'm going to have to really grind all that back to get that back to a point. Really bad design that. I don't know if it's just my machine or what, but that, see if we can look down. Can we look down there? So that, I'm very surprised. So I don't know what's going on there, whether it was just that other 6-way wedge or what, but that is absolutely toast. And now that's going to make an awful tear out on the logs when I come to splitting them. Don't like it, didn't like it, still don't like it. So anyway, that is the MDL Powerup. Becky, thank you very much, sending the new and improved, or the newly upgraded 6-way wedge. So we're going to get some logs split today. I am night again, and I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 kg. Well, I want to get all this done today and tomorrow, and I'm on, like I say, I'm on nights again. We might have a special visitor tomorrow on the next video. Come all the way from well across the other side of the world just to come see me. No, not just come to see me, but to come, he's on his travels, he's going to come and see me. I hope, anyway. So let's get, I'll get the tractor out, get a cage here. In fact, I might drag one over anyway. Drag one over and go from there. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, for coming back. I'm sorry I've dribbled on for 12 minutes here, but I think it's very important to show you guys that MDL Powerup has listened to a customer that reached out to him, said there's a problem, looked at my channel, obviously got in touch with me because I'm still on their you know, customer list, I guess, because obviously I ordered through them. And yeah, kudos to Becky for reaching out to me, you know, for the company to reach out. I did mention about looking at like a log table or a log lifter for the processor that we've got. They also sell processors, but I know at the time of watching it, looking, they had none available. They said as soon as they come in, they went straight back out. So that's why I went with RSL Engineering's Bosworth processor. And I'm happy with Richard, absolutely bang on happy with him. I also seen their log table that they've got over as well. That looks a good piece of kit. But you know, I don't know which way to go, whether to get the log lifter or a log table. Just don't know yet. So, right, let's get this fired up again and get it warmed up, and we'll get ready to split some big rounds and see how this 6-way goes. And then another day we'll get the grinder out and we'll get this grinded right down, because it's knackered now, like. So thanks very much for coming back. Right, let's get going. Thank you, guys. Right, so this is oat going on. definitely need the hearing protection in, guys. Awful. Well, the splitter's running good though. That 6-way is definitely rising up like it's meant to, not sticking in place. But that's making the job a lot better. Don't forget what I said there, guys, this hook's a bit punky in the middle, so splitting pretty easy. That's 25 minutes longer than a Kinetic log splitter. Tell you guys, you can't beat that Kinetic. It's just, it's too fast. Even on some of this stuff here, I'd still be quicker. It's just getting it up on the table. I've got some smaller stuff, obviously that might go through this 6-way a lot better, but man, having to rehandle some of this big stuff, not easy. And I'm even, like the power on the hydraulics is, I think the pressure relief could do with a little tweak. So I'm gonna get the big stuff done, and any of the littler stuff that I know I can go through with the Kinetic, I'll do that. I'll use that. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go get the tractor out, and then we'll carry on splitting. But this sycamore, look, it's great the way that it's going. Swirls around, it's not straight, grows on a 90 inside itself. It's not good, guys, not good. Right, let's go get the tractor out. Get the tractor out, get this cage, put her in the kiln, and we're not going to take it all the way down yet because we'll need to stack 2 up on top of each other on this one. We're going to stagger them, and I'll show you that when we get there. So right, let's go. Wow, did you see that? I'll try and get that in the time lapse and slow it right down. Literally put a bit of sickie on there. It was on the 6-way, it was pushing through, and then all of a sudden, bang, in a blink of an eye, like a quick blink, the 6-way wedge was gone, the piece of wood was gone, and all of a sudden, bang, straight down on the lift table. Put a good sized dent in it, 2 dents in it, but Jesus, that was gnarly, that. I still don't like it. I don't like the speed is horrendous. I've been spoiled all this time with the Kinetic, Jansen Kinetic log splitter, and you know it's unmatched. I've said that over and over and over again. It's unmatched, but that, I think, first of all, I might get in touch with Becky from MDL Powerup again and say, is there a one-handed operation? Because that is dreadful. That two-handed operation, my arm is killing me. I never have that on the Kinetic log splitter. It's smooth, it's there, there's nothing wrong with it. But now my arm feels like I've been in an awkward position for hours, which I have been hours here. I haven't even filled a third cage here and we're in nearly 3 hours. This is not acceptable. I can't be doing only like 6 to 8 cages a day. It's ridiculous. So we're going to go put this away, and I'm going to finish this cage off with a Kinetic splitter. I think it'll be better, quicker for it. I can't keep going with it. It's a good splitter, but it's just not. It's not me. It's not me. And the state of the logs to sell them they're disgusting. They're messy. They're not cutting clean. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. Really aren't feeling it. But it don't matter. Like I say, it's a good splitter. It's just not for me at the moment. I don't know. Maybe if I have someone else working with me, they can run it. But I much prefer to run the Kinetic. That's truth. That's truth. But the 6-way is actually working very well, though. It's moving up and down, which it's designed to do. I am still able to bottom out the hydraulics. 37-ton force is questionable, because it's not, either something's not right, because it's not giving the full I don't feel that full hydraulic force. But I don't know. I really don't know. And another thing, I don't know if this is because I don't know what's going on, but hydraulic oil's literally spilling. I've got loads of hydraulic oil on the floor from the filler port. It's tight, it's on. I know it's a breathable one, so it might be coming out from that, but that's not good. So I don't know. But I'm going to get this last cage filled up with the Kinetic splitter. I've got some fairly good rounds left to go out here, so we'll just go that. I think there's maybe another cage left in this area here, and then I'm done. So I'm not going to record it. You've seen enough. I'm going to get this done and then get home, because it'll be night shift. So right, guys, thanks very much for coming back. We love to MDL Powerup though for getting in touch and sending that out. Oh, and also they sent me some pens, some air fresheners, and a water jug mug type thing. Nice touch that. I didn't ask for it, and they sent it out, and thank you very much, hand on heart, very, very thank you. But the splitter, it's Marmite to me, and I don't really like Marmite. But yeah, it does a good job though. I've got a lot of waste here. There's a lot. I think you can see I've got waste on this side, I've got waste on that side. It's just a lot of waste. I think there's a lot of waste because of them oak logs that I started with. The centre of them was just a waste. Which, if it was the Kinetic splitter, what I would have done with a round like that, or bigger, I'd have got in from the ends to the end like the side, gone it off in chunks, and then left the middle as a chunk, and then just chuck that away or put it in the burn pile. But it's literally crumbled down to nothing. I've got splits. So anyway, I'm babbling. Right, thanks very much, guys. We'll see you all on the next video. Take it easy. Right, guys, I thought I'd give you an update on the end of this video, which will be for like the back end. Well, obviously the back end of this of the video. I just keep saying video. On the MDL Powerup 37-ton mega split hydraulic splitter. So as you know, I said in the earlier video, Becky had rang me up and said, I know the problem with your splitter, it's the wrong 6-way wedge. We upgraded the 2-way wedge to a thicker material, but you haven't received the updated 6-way wedge. I was like, all right, okay, right, let's do what you do. So they sent me a new one out, so thank you very much, Becky. And I fitted that, and it worked. And I don't know if you've quite caught it on the time lapse there, but it actually, I was having a log on, and it actually blew the wedge, the 6-way wedge, off the 2-way up into the air. The log went somewhere, and the 6-way come back down onto the log lift table. I'm going to show you it now. I'm just going to get rid of, come down onto the log lift table, and it's dented it there, nearly put a hole through it there. So it proper blew off the 2-way wedge. I've never seen that before. Never had that. Well, obviously I just have a 2-way on the Jansen FS35, but that, you know, it ain't ever going to blow off. But having a 6-way blow off made me think a bit more about the way that I'm doing things. So yeah, I wasn't too pleased with the safety aspect of that. I should be wearing a hard hat, I think, now, in case it goes up again and bonks me on the head. But what I had a phone call. I phoned MDL Powerup back up again, and I spoke with a woman called Cheryl. She was very nice, and she knew who I was. And I basically said, you know, is there a way of getting a one-handed operation on this MDL Powerup splitter, because I can't stand, it was hurting me. The way I was doing the 2-handle design, I was using my palm and I was using my forearm to push them forward. And my forearm at the end of the day it was hurting. So I was like, nah, I'm not happy with this. I could do with it just being one-handed. Now I know why we're not one-handed over here. It's from the freaking UK law, but once it's in our possession, it's up to us, isn't it? Now, as an employer, you can't obviously mess with safety, but it's only me operating it as such, so I can do as I like. Now, I do understand and I do appreciate that I may void warranty, and I have voided warranty, but it is what it is, but it's made it much better for me. So what I've done is I've took the 2 levers off, so there was 2 of these, and what I've done is I've slotted the hole at the top. You can see I just drilled and used the grinder to slot it so that it was thick enough for that. And then what I've done is I've got a piece of metal that I've made, which is very similar to the link that was already on it, and I use the existing bolt through the middle, through the center there, and basically I've made it into one-handed operation now, so I can engage, which is that's forward there, push forward, right, and then I can let it go back. So that's on its full detent for back, and that will go back until it hits the stop, and then it hits forward again. So I've got a little bit of slop in it. That's just because the drill hole that I'd made was a little bit too big, but there's enough there so that the plunger is going all the way back. It can't go any further back than that. So I've got enough there, and it's all the way there. So only thing I might have to do, I might make up a new one of these, a new handle, because this is slotted. Can't quite make it out. Oh yeah, you can see there. So this is slotted, and this bolt here is riding up and down. You can see how it's moving up and down, which is no good. So I might make a new one, try and make a new handle for it to work. I think it'll be fine then. But it's working really good as the one-handed. We've just been doing, like I say, we've just been splitting these little 6-inch pieces on here. Yes, I could have done it on the Jansen, it would have been far quicker, but I wanted to see how it was. And I also took the belt sander and I've put a right good edge on this on this wedge again, on this two-way wedge, so it's bringing it back up to sharpness. But it's quite a wide wedge, I'll be honest, but we're all right now. So I will be using this splitter in the future for some large ash that I've got. All that needs to be processed, and it's going to be a chore. It's going to be a really big chore to do all that compared to working the Bosworth processor, but which, by the way, has just done fantastic. It's just done 32 kgs of obviously softwood, and it did what was it, 12 ton of hardwood before that. So it's done really good, guys. It's done really, really good. And yes, it's broke some cables along the way that engages the the splitter ram, but Richard over at MDL Powerup has been fantastic. He sent me new cables because he knows something's not right, because my splitter, my processor and another processor is doing that problem. So we'll have to get ready, get it looked at. So yeah, that's me finished babbling. That's the MDL Powerup upgrade that I've done, conversion, and we'll see how it goes on the when we're splitting. So thanks very much, guys. We'll see you all on the next video, which obviously we've got the kiln going on at some point as well, so check that out. And yeah, we'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.